Hey everybody, welcome back. In this chemistry lesson about molecules, we're talking about ionic bonds. So here's what an ionic bond is. In ionic bonding, there is no electron sharing involved. So we can already see it's different than covalent bonding. An electron from one atom is completely captured by a different atom. And in the end, one atom becomes positive and the other atom becomes negative, and they are joined together by their opposite charges. So that's a general description of ionic bonding. Now let me give you an example. Sodium chloride is a common molecule formed by an ionic bond. A neutral sodium atom has one electron in its valence shell, and you know that atoms prefer to have 8 electrons in their valence shell. So the sodium atom will happily give away that extra electron. The other atom you see in this illustration is the chlorine atom. A chlorine atom has 7 electrons in its valence shell. Once again, you know that it also prefers to have 8 electrons in its valence shell, so it will take that extra electron from the sodium atom. So this is what happens in an ionic bond. The sodium atom gives away that valence electron and it's captured by the valence shell of the chlorine atom. So both atoms now have a full valence shell with 8 electrons. But why exactly do they bond? Here's why. Both the sodium atom and the chlorine atom are no longer electrically neutral. The sodium atom is now missing an electron. It has one more proton than it has electrons, so it has an overall charge of 1+. The chlorine atom now has an extra electron that it got from the sodium atom, so it now has one more electron than it has protons, giving it an overall charge of 1-. When an atom has a charge, whether positive or negative, we call it an ion, and that's why this is called ionic bonding. Opposite charges are attracted to each other. Just like the opposite poles of a magnet are attracted to each other, opposite electrical charges are also attracted to each other. In this case, what we have is opposite types of ions being attracted to each other. The positive sodium ion is now attracted to the negative electric field of the chlorine atom. So unlike covalent bonding, these atoms are not bound together by shared electrons. Instead, they are bound together by the attraction of their electric charges. So that's an introduction and overview to ionic bonding. If you have any questions or comments about this, please post those in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.